they're already pining away. Well, they're going to go the rest of the way altogether. But we have the next one. Malon, which means sick and weak, marries Ruth, meaning friendship and companion, from the root ra'ah, which means, among other things, a shepherd. Apostasy does nothing to aid in one's spiritual restoration, and so one simply fades away spiritually. A friend and a shepherd are nurturing, doing what is necessary to restore health. Physical death can bring no harm to one who is spiritually strong, even having been restored from the illness or weakness brought on by falsehood. And this is something that's important that we understand, that we may have had a past, but we have been restored, we have been redeemed, and that past is no longer our present, and it's certainly not our future. So we have life in the Word and the salvation of Yehovah our Elohim. So, in the next several verses, we go on to read that the two sons die, and that Naomi makes the decision to return to Bethlehem in Judah. She tells Orpah and Ruth to stay in Moab and to find husbands to remarry. Orpah, apostasy, stays in idolatry, while Ruth, friendship, stays with Naomi. The word used is dabak, which means not only to cleave to, but to join to become one. When we join into the covenant with our Elohim, we, like Abraham, are known as a friend of Elohim. And we are joined to him through Mashiach, the anointing of Yehovah. And this is something that we learned a couple of weeks ago, that Mashiach that dwells inside of us, the anointing that dwells inside of us, we call it the Spirit, that is connected to our Elohim. We are connected. We have a spiritual connection. This is what it is to have a relationship. So we become his friend. We become connected. Let's see, where were we? Okay. So we're joined to him through Mashiach, the anointing of Yehovah. We also say that we are the bride. So consider the vow made by Ruth to Naomi, which is actually a vow actually made to Yehovah Elohim himself. And I can't remember, I think it's chapter 2, 16. And Ruth said, "Entreat me not to leave thee, and to return from following after thee. For where you go, I will go. From where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people will be my people, and your Elohim, my Elohim. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. Yehovah, do so to me, and more also, if anything but death part thee and me." You know, we look at our wedding vows, that we make promises to each other, but we also say, till death do you part, until to death do us part. And what she's saying is she's making those exact vows to Naomi, but she's actually making them to Elohim, saying, you're going to be my Elohim. I'm going to have a relationship with you through your delight. And because I am with your delight, I'm going to become your delight. And I'm going to stay with you until the flesh dies. Which, at that point, Ecclesiastes tells us that the flesh does what? It goes back to dust, but the spirit returns to Elohim. So we belong to Elohim, whether we realize it or not. But it's always a wonderful thing to acknowledge the fact that we do. So we go on and we say our desire to seek a relationship based on spirit and truth with Yehovah our Elohim is his delight. We become his delight as we enter into a covenant relationship and are able to call Yehovah Elohim our friend. And we think about that. You're calling the most powerful entity in existence and beyond existence your friend.
Yeah.
And if it says that I can do all things through Mashiach that strengthens me, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world, then really, what do I need to worry about? What problem, what issue, what anything do I really need to worry about? So we see in the rest of this book that neither Naomi or Ruth lack for anything, and that Ruth is rewarded for her friendship to Elohim with a husband redeemer, and with offspring, the descendants of the true husband redeemer, the word and salvation of Yehovah, sent in his name to redeem us, Yehoshua, who is, was, and will always be our King.
Glory.
Any questions?
That was good.
There's
Beautiful, beautiful.
there's commentary number 1 on Ruth, and I'm sure over the years we'll have more.
Mm-hmm.
That is so amazing when you get into the words, and when you find out the meaning of this, it just gives us such a rich, deep understanding of it all.
Well, that's what I'm trying to convey, is that it's more than a story. I mean, this is his voice speaking to us, helping us with our relationship. And if we listen, then this is what we get to understand. But anyway, I say the folders, hold on to them, stick your commentaries in there, and